What's up, everybody? My name is FiveNights Duelist X, and I haven't been doing any discussion videos lately with you. And this is going to be my first attempt at a ban list discussion for April 2016 and my thoughts upon it, because everybody else is doing the freaking ban list, so why not jump on the freaking bandwagon and do it with them? So, here we go. Cards of the ban list and my thoughts. People are complaining about Solemn Strike. Okay, it's a card that you pay 1,500 life points and you basically send monsters to the graveyard, monster or monsters, by paying 1,500. I think that card would have to be going down to 2 at least. I do not see it going down to 1. I do not see it staying at 3 either. For reasons being, it's basically a half-assed version of Warning, except you pay 500 less life points. Okay, on to number 2. Would have to be Reasoning. People are complaining about Reasoning because of not only Infernoids, but also on the fact of Cosmos using it now. Always afraid of running into that Dark Destroyer. Well, Reasoning, I think, would probably go down to 1, if at all, but I don't see it being banned. I don't see it staying at 3, and it's a possibility it might go down to 2. For reasons for that, there's another deck you use it with, which is Cosmo. Not Cosmo, sorry, I already said Cosmo, but Kaiju. Kaiju could take advantage of Reasoning as well. On to number 3, it would have to be Perform Pal Pendulum Sorcerer. You destroy 2, you gain 2. I could see that significantly going down to 1, possibly 2, but not banned. On to the 4th card, which is Dante, Traveler of the Burning Abyss. This card has been around for quite some time now, so is Burning Abyss, and he has a very unique ability, and it's very much so a pain in the ass when dealing with him. He's a generic rank 3 monster, and you can either mill 1, 2, or 3, and he gains 500 additional attack for each card sent to the graveyard. When he is sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 Burning Abyss card from your graveyard back to your hand. I could see this card going to 2, like the ban list hitting him, putting him down to the semi-limited list, because he is he's very good on a lot of decks, He's very versatile, and he's a pain in the ass to deal with. Now for Monarchs. This is a big thing going around. People are bitching about how Monarchs are good. You know, Monarchs are too good. They're tier 0. They're freaking broken. As a Monarch player and lover of the archetype itself, because I've always loved Monarchs, it's not a tier 0 deck. It probably will never be a tier 0 deck. Yes, it's very compatible with Fog King, and you can do a lot of shit with it. The card that I can see getting hit the most wouldn't be Domain, would not be Pantheism. It would most likely have to be Idea, the Heavenly Squire, because she sets up all the plays. Whenever you normal summon her, you get to get out Eidos, which allows you an additional normal summon. And on to the card that may be banned soon, maybe not, but I've always thought it might have a big capability of going to the ban list, would have to be Judgment Dragon. It's too easy to get out now. People combo the fuck out of that card, and they OTK with it. And in this format coming up, I can see at least JD going down to 1. For the cards that are on the ban list that may be coming back or should no longer be on the ban list, these are my thoughts on the cards. Limited back to 1. Demok, Dark Magician of Chaos. If it comes back, people won't really be using it because it doesn't have a spot in anybody's deck whatsoever. It can be versatile in the Dark Magician deck, but it depends on if you're willing to kind of butcher your Dark Magician with Dark Magician of Chaos, because I know he's a level 8 and that Dark Magician deck revolves around level 7s. I'm not a professional on the Dark Magician deck, nor will I ever want to be, because I am a bigger Blue Eyes fan than Dark Magician. But D-Mock I can definitely see going back to 1. No longer on the list, I'm going to say Allure of Darkness. Why Allure of Darkness? Because it's a cost. You get rid of a card, plus on top of that you get rid of Allure of Darkness. You're dissing 2 to gain 2. You're not losing anything and you're not gaining anything. So I could see it going back to 3. Cards that might go to the semi-limited list I can see would have to be Book of Moon. Book of Moon, definitely semi-limited because it's a great card, but it doesn't have that much potential, or it's not that big of a threat in games nowadays. I think if Konami could step it up and put it at 2, maybe it'd be more versatile, it would be better, and it could stop OTKs in its tracks. And we don't have that many cards to stop, besides hand traps, that could stop OTKs of late. And the other card that might be semi-limited, which I gave a big thought into, would have to be Breakthrough Skill. The reason Breakthrough Skill is it combos with Reasoning, which combos with Kaiju, which combos with Cosmo, and Infernoids, such on and so forth. But those are my thoughts for the April 2016 thoughts. Comment, rate, subscribe to my channel. My name is FiveNights Duelist X, and I will see you guys back in the darkness.